So today is a good day. It's the last of the feasting of Ramadan too, which is a Muslim religion, between festivals, after their fasting. From Sower Pennies, stars. A night full of stars is a wonderful thing. Can you shut your eyes as you listen to the poem and see the stately procession passing up the dome of heaven? There is no sound, only scent and starshine and stillness. Do you know the names of any of the stars or constellations? Which ones are topaz and which misty red? Alone in the night on a dark hill with pines around me, spicy and still, and a heaven full of stars over my head, white and topaz and misty red. Myriads with beating hearts of fire that eons cannot vex or tire. Up the dome of heaven like a great hill, I watch them marching stately and still. And I know that I am honored to be witness of such majesty. Sarah Teasdale. It's beautiful. We're going to do some art with it, probably. And then for God's best for you, God's footsteps. No one relishes criticism, but if you put God first in your life, you're bound to get your share of it. People might not tell you in so many words, but you'll see it in their faces when you pass on joining them at the gym on Sunday morning in favor of attending church, or when you don't tell obscene stories, use curse words, or pass along gossip about others, or when they see you share a generous portion of your time, abilities, and resources to help those less fortunate than yourself. Not everyone follows God's rules, and many claim they don't care about God's rules or His ways. So if you're walking with Him, don't expect applause from the other sidelines. Any other sides. Don't look for unanimous approval, overwhelming acceptance, unconditional support, or ongoing encouragement. In fact, you can count yourself fortunate when all mockers do is ignore you rather than tell you face to face what they think. Yet for all the verbal and nonverbal scorn that may come your way, your God-motivated choices stand as your best defense. Inner strength, peace of mind, spiritual insight, and evident integrity are life-fulfilling. Selfishness, pride, and pleasure-seeking are not. With God, you gain strength, resilience, and wisdom that will see you through dark paths and tough times. But without Him, you are like a leaf in the wind, drifting this way and that, depending on the currents. If you're wondering which way to turn today, look to God and His Word. Is there clear direction in Scripture? Then go that way without hesitation. If there is not, pray for His Spirit's guidance. Either way, no matter what others may say or think, listen to Him. If you're treated badly for good behavior and continue in spite of it, to be a good servant, that is what counts with God. 1 Peter 2:20. And then for our daily guideposts, May 1st. Yea, the sparrow hath found a house, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young. From Psalm 84:3, King James Version. I've been sitting in front row center for a miracle this month. A robin built a nest in my second-story office window. There, 2 Wedgwood blue eggs nestled safe from the rain. The mother sat on them for days, her tail feathers pushed up against my screen. She got used to the tat-tat-tat of my keyboard, the ring-ring-ring-ring of my phone. When the babies hatched, they were the size of my thumbnail, with pinkish skin, tiny wisp of white down, and huge eyes. Almost at once, the mother began to feed them, flying down into the front yard and procuring a range of delicacies, worms and bugs, and silky winged insects. Now, after a few short weeks, the birds are dark and fully feathered. Their chests are the pale red of diluted cranberry juice. They flutter their wings and stretch their legs. I become concerned that they might not fly. What if they fail and crash onto my concrete porch below? I came into my office yesterday and the nest was empty. Yes, I did check the front porch. Looking out from my desk, I saw one tiny bird still perched on the window ledge. I needed to open the window, but I was afraid I'd frighten the little thing, throwing off its first attempt to fly. Cautiously, I opened the window a crack. The bird looked at me with a familiar eye. Then I lifted the window to its full height. With a single screech, the reluctant robin threw itself off the ledge and soared to the top of a pine tree 50 yards away. You care for all your creatures, Lord. Sustain me with your love and truth, and nudge me when I linger too long on the window ledges of life. Mary Lou Carney.
That's beautiful.